This is how to construct a anti-mind control device. Basically, I'll be teaching you how to modify a regular Radio Shack boombox radio into making it generate different types of sound resonance and vibrational frequencies that'll be solfago in nature and also be isochronic. And for those of you that don't know what that means, it helps you sleep better, dream better. Protects your mind from outside influences, especially during sleep protection and during times where you want your mind to be kind of shielded from outside influence. That way you can create what you want and not what someone else wants you to create. So what are we going to do with this? I'll show you. Here is a Radio Shack radio. As you can see, it's got a tape deck here, tuning here for the actual radio sound. I'm going to play some sounds out of it for you. Just a second here. There's the radio. Okay, now that's some sound coming out of it. White noise. Okay. Now I'm taking the cover off. I don't have to show every single step on this. But basically, let me turn this tape around here so we can take a look at what we're doing. Okay. Here we go. Now, I'm trying to make this as clear for you as I can so you can see what I'm doing. Now, I've taken this radio apart. Right here you can see the inner workings of it. Taking the back off of it, as you can see. This is looking at it from the inside out. So I'm going to get my light from over here. Just give me a second. I want you to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. Just get my light position. Alright, sorry about that. Now, so you get a good look at this. This is what we're looking at here, inside the radio. Now, what we're going to make the actual modification is right here, where the magnet and speaker is. Right here there's a magnet. You see this magnet? As you can see, there's some stuff around it. We don't know exactly what that is right now. It's just part of the inner workings of the radio that have stuck to the magnet. This is your magnetic resonator here, and this speaker is powered from this here, making the vibrational sound that you hear, and the actual speaker from the radio. And right here you can see all these little circuits. They're really neat circuits. I'm going to teach you about that magnet here that we're going to be using. This magnet is also something I'll be teaching you how to modify to make it a bioresonance generator. So, alright, let me put this light back up here again. Now, I'm obviously very serious about this. What I'm creating is not a hoax. I'm going to show you how it works, and I'm going to tell you how to make it. This should be less than a 10-minute video. So far what I've done, I've taken a regular Radio Shack radio boombox apart, and I'm going to modify the two speakers by creating a crystalline matrix that is created from crystals, crushed crystals, ochre, the element silver, and bronze, nickel, and iron. Also magnesite and hematite will be used, as well as fool's gold, which is pyrite. We'll also be using a crystal that is native to our Western North Carolina, our logistics as far as a state, North Carolina, where we are as a vortex on the earth. So there's azestulite crystals that I'm using here. This is an azestulite crystal right here. Get that up a little bit closer to the camera. And I have to kind of be able to see what I'm looking at here too, because I want to make sure that you're getting a good look at this. This white looking crystal is azestulite crystal. They're only found here. It's a white looking stone. They're found here in North Carolina. This particular crystal here is called blue obsidian. Alright, so you'll need one white crystal, one blue crystal. This is, some people call this fool's gold. See how it's shiny? This will be used in the crystalline matrix. So basically, what I'm going to be doing, in a real condensed way of telling it to you, I'm going to, basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this thing right here. And what this is a bronze metal grinder, lavender striking plate. As you can see, I get a little bit closer up to the camera. This is smooth in here. I strike it with the hammer. I put a crystal on top of it, like so. I put a crystal on top of it. You see that? And then I strike it with the hammer. Let me show you what I'm going to do. Like this. That's how I'm going to pound it into powder. And that's how you can pound it into powder when you make your modification. Basically, let me share what I'm going to do. I'm going to crush this crystal, alright, until I've made fine sand-like powder out of it. Before you do anything like this, do as I say and not as I do. You need to have a pair of safety glasses, and you need to have a breather, something over your face so that you don't breathe in the asbestos-type dust that's created when you crush crystals. Because some people kind of are allergic to that. They don't have the right type of body that can dissolve that stuff and get it out of their lungs. So I would suggest that you do that. I'm going to make these crystals into a matrix that is what I consider to be a free-form matrix. So the crystals are like sand, but they're not necessarily in cubes or triangular broken pieces. They're just basically dust. I will then spread that dust over the speaker, and I'll show you this two forms of this. Here's the speaker that I already have taken apart. This is just like a car speaker here. So I can get a pretty good shot of it. Trying to. I'll try to hold this up where you can see it pretty good. This is a regular car speaker. So what I do, I crush the stuff into powder and I rub it along the surface area of the speaker. Then I take paint and I paint over that to get the crystals to stick to the actual speaker, so that when it vibrates, it's a crystal resonance. It's vibrating crystals, and so it is increasing your sound resonance and making it a isochronic crystalline frequency tone, and it's bringing it into something that is a resonating magnetic resonance, and it has a profound effect on the human psyche. It calms a person down, makes them feel euphoria, and that is why sound therapy is used in the world the way that it is. You will never see these techniques that I'm showing you because they don't exist. I'm the one that's showing them to you. I'm a modern day shaman, if you will. I have learned these techniques from a spirit and teach them because I feel like other people need to know what I know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 3 crystals that I just discussed with you. Here's the blue obsidian, the white azestolite, and the gold pyrite. Alright, so I'm going to crush some of that up real quick. I do so by putting it on the striking plate. Again, here's the striking plate. I put my hand over it like so, then I start to strike it. So I break little pieces off. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I'm doing this for free so that you can have this understanding. My reward is that you know it when I'm finished showing it to you. Here's the pieces of the fool's gold down into the pieces of the fool's gold and in the lavender. Right there it is. So in order to make this video happen quickly, I'm going to have to hurry now. So I'm going to take all the crystals and I'm going to bust them up inside of this little lavender here. Now here's the blue obsidian. Alright. There we go. That one? This doesn't take too long to accomplish really though. This is how you shut out outside influences that you don't like messing with you when you're trying to sleep. And if you understand what I'm talking about, which I know you will, this is the reason why I decided to help you. Yeah. Now I'm putting the azestolite. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to crush them really quickly. The sound of the hammering is me crushing these crystals down into powder. Remember, I'm a professional at doing this. That's the only reason why I don't need a mask or any pair of glasses. Okay? Still be a very smart idea. If you would, pay attention. And remember what I told you about safety first. You don't like people messing with your mind, or you don't like other beings messing around with your mind, this is something really good for you. It's a good study tool. You can have it near you when you are studying. The noise that it generates will then be a different type of noise. I'm going to show you exactly how to get that happening. Now I'm going to show you the halfway process here. You now have powder. See, this is the kind of powder that it is. It's a whole lot less look at that. It's powder. It's not sand. Well, it's kind of like sand right now, but by the time I'm done with it, it will be powder. So don't go away yet. I'm going to make this fast. So remember, you hammer. Let me show you my technique. I didn't learn this from any of my family. Let me make myself clear. No elders showed me this. This I learned from the Spirit. The Spirit taught me this. The name of the spirit that taught me what I know is called Ma'ol. Ma'ol. Now look, see how I tap this like this. Then I take my hammer and I grind it like a pestle. See that? I grind those crystals so that they're all together. Fool's gold, blue obsidian, and esestolite. Really getting them in there. And see, the metal that I have in my hand is also magnetic because it's made of space metal. It's also made of bronze, and it's made basically copper, some various different type of metals that usually go into bronze, and then some space metal. So here we go. Now you can see what I mean. It's dust. So I've turned it into a crystalline matrix. There you have a matrix. Now, I know that before I told you that I was going to make it in a silver matrix as well. Now this, look here. See it? That is a silver coin. That's a silver coin. The technique, I take it and I just grind it around inside there with a silver coin. It gets silver in it. And this is what helps conduct the electricity through the matrix, is the silver. Because it's silver, which is a metal. It's now become a magnetic. It's now become a magnetic dust, basically, because it is silver in this matrix. So I just grind it, turn and turn and turn and turn and turn it. See? That's how I do it. Alright. So here you see it. They're right there. Okay, so that's what I was doing. That is the way that you make a legitimate crystalline silver matrix. And then what we're going to do with the silver and the crystals is I'm going to distribute them along a magnet that causes it to be a magnetic resonator, a generator through the crystalline matrix that increases its magnetic, electromagnetic displacement. And it's really good. Something that I really love to do. I'm sure that if you're a person meant to find this video, that you really love what you're seeing so far. Because if nothing else worked for you to keep outside influences away from your mind, and away from your sleep, so that you can create stuff in peace, and this is exactly what you were. This is exactly the type of video you've been waiting for. I wish someone would have showed me this a long time ago. Right. Here we go. Now, I'm going to look inside this again. That showing you here is the magnet. This is the magnet. This is not rocket science, but it is science. On the back of my finger, you can see I got some of the dust. So I put it on the magnet, right on the back of it. See what I'm doing? And this is the matrix. It's a circle, and it's also a seal. The circle is a seal. So you want to put the silver, iron, crystalline dust all around this magnet. Just like so. Then I take a little bit of spit and spit it on the tip of my finger. Right there's got some spit on there. And I rub it on the back part of the magnet to make the rest of the stuff stick to it. And rub it right into it, like so. Rub it into it, rub it into it. Okay? And then I put some on the actual speaker. See? Right inside there, you can see it dancing around and bouncing. You may be wondering, well, how are you going to get it to stay on there? Because won't it get jarred loose? And yeah, that's a good point. That's what spirit paint is for. This is a can of spirit paint, spray paint. So I paint it like that. That paint makes the crystals in the silver stick into the material that I want it to stay on. It creates a locked seal. There it is. Alright, so that's one of the speakers that have been modified. Alright, just one of them. I'm going to stop it there because it's 20 minutes worth of video here. And I'm actually going to come back over here to the other side. You see this other magnet. Here's another magnet. Let's go over here a little bit. See this magnet? That's a magnet. There we go. So you're going to do this really fast. Stick this stuff to the magnet. Alright. See how it affects it? Just me touching it. So this is really having a profound effect. Alright. Now I'm trying to do this super fast for you so that save time. It usually takes a while for me to load a 20-minute video. So just give me a while. Now there's another speaker under here I'm putting some of it into. Again, like I said before, some people in my family are different religions. Some of them are, you know, different types of people, priests and different things, some of them. Others of them are part of Mason type traditions. I'm not a Mason. I'm a shaman. And I didn't really learn anything from my elders. This is something I taught myself how to do after a spirit called Ma'al showed me how. Now, get this here, spray it, spray paint, just locks it in. And see what the spray paint does is keeps your crystals from coming off the magnet and off the speaker material so that it doesn't come apart. And then I'm going to put it back together. This is how we do it. I'll put it back together for you. It's pretty good. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I have making it for you. You will not find something like this anywhere else, and I'm going to show you how to do all sorts of stuff in the future. It may take a while, and you might have to bear with me for a little while because I never really planned on teaching the stuff Ma'al has showed me. I'm just glad to get a chance to do so. I also don't like that people take credit for the stuff that I do or that the Spirit teaches to me, because I learned from this same great Spirit that my shaman Indian ancestors learned from. And that is what I have to say about that. Now for my coin, put it back into my Apache style headband. And now I'm going to let you have a test of what this sounds like when you get to hear it. It's really functional. Okay. Alright, I'm going to show you this. Alright, now it's the same sound. Let me show you something. Alright, now what I'm generating sounds like the same noise, but it's not. You can't see what you can hear sometimes. It's that way. Listen to this. You have to experience it for yourself to know the difference. When these vibrations start to touch your body and your ears and your brain waves. So what I have done is turn this regular radio into a magnetic resonator, a biorhythmic resonator, and a vibrational frequency amplifier and a generator. So you can listen to this at night on FM or AM. I suggest you put it on AM for more dream recovery and being able to remember your dreams more. The AM scale seems to work better that way, even though you might not pick up very many channels on AM. You can.
That's white noise right there.
That's white noise. That's what they call white noise. So yeah, that's white noise. I'm really proud of this video. I hope you understand the significance and the impact of this. Even if you're like an artist that has great big huge speakers, sound systems, you can modify your speakers like this and have a profound effect on the audience. They'll probably experience euphoria and a state of sort of like just euphoria. It's the only way I can explain it. And there's a huge difference in the sound. Just listen. That was the modified speaker. This is. Now watch what I do. I'm showing you the difference. Here's the regular speaker. Holding the microphone in front of it. You see here? The microphone. And here's the modified speaker. It has the crystal and matrix seal. See? That's the difference. You can hear the difference, but you can't see it. See? Here it is. No trickery. It's both my hands right here. The modified speaker that has the matrix crystal and seal has over 1 million times the output. Listen to it again. And that's the difference, my friend. So, let me know how you do on making these. And always make sure that the appliance is unplugged before you do it. Okay? Unplug the appliance first. Alright? So that way you don't get electrocuted or shocked. This has been one of the first video shares of this kind ever. And it will be a revolution in sound manipulation and sound revolution, really. That's it. A device that's made against anti-mind control. So it's against mind control. It's against interference of any type with your mind. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's now over about 30 minutes worth. Thanks.